Late night vibes, we're turning up the heat. T-Wil on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day. T-Wil, shining bright on the airwaves, bringing sports tonight. Atlanta heart with the soul so free. My ATL sports show, it's the place to be. T-Wil, taking flight. Falcons and Braves, yeah, we're feeling right. So bring that energy, let the city resonate. With T-Wil on the mic, we're gonna celebrate.
Deboe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, man. How you doing tonight, brother? All well?
Everything's great, man. How about you, man?
Man, I'm doing well. I have no complaints, man. I'm healthy. I woke up this morning, and hey, the rest is up to us, man.
That's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Man. Great Father's Day weekend. I know I enjoyed myself. I saw that you enjoyed yourself. I saw your food review.
Yeah, I had an amazing Father's Day, man. I had a lifelong friend who was relocated to Atlanta area, and she reached out. She said, you know, it's Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? You're a foodie and everything, what you want. And initially, we was going to go to one spot, a Korean spot, but it closed early.
Okay.
But fortunately, right across the way, there was this Mexican cantina. So we went there. We had a blast, bro. We had a blast and did a video, of course, man. And awesome Father's Day. Of course, my son came through and, you know what I'm saying, blessed me with a little something. And just, you know, hey, we already know the deal is, T-Wil. Fathers don't get a shine that mothers do. It's all to the G. You know what I'm saying? We good with it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it was a great Father's Day, man, and it was lit. It was lit. How about yours, man?
It was good, man. I had some friends over. We had a fun time. You know, just laughs and jokes and family games and just a fun time, man. Great time. I saw that last night you liked the Texas nachos. You went to a Mexican joint, and I love Texas nachos. And I just thought that was funny because whenever I go to any authentic Mexican joint, that's my go-to right there is the Texas nachos.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with any kind of nacho selection at an authentic cantina because you know you're gonna get quality. Well, hopefully you get quality food, and it was amazing, man. I had the Texas nachos, and like I said in the video, I challenge anybody to finish that whole plate in one sitting. You cannot do it.
No,
you can't do it. But the flavors, man. I mean, like the fajita steak, the grilled shrimp, the perfectly marinated chicken, man, the bell peppers, man, the onions, the queso, hot queso, and it was like that. Your boy left very happy and very full, man. So yeah, it was cool.
Well, hey, man, that is a good thing. We are glad to hear that. As such, man, it is the T-Wil and Deboe Vibes Weekend Recap, bro. And hey, man, let's get to it. We'll start with some Falcons.
Before you do anything,
what you got?
If I may, well, if you may. So I caught, you know what I'm saying? I caught because I wasn't able to catch the show that you and Jordan did of the Batman series, man.
Okay.
And I saw it, and I was like, okay, T-Wil, you always talking about me doing impersonations and impressions. Can you be so kind to do your do your Bane impersonation if you could?
Oh wow! Let me tell you something funny about that, Deboe. It's so much better when I was rehearsing it with Jordan. It sucked.
Oh, you had to rehearse it. It didn't come natural.
I rehearsed it. I rehearsed it, and it was. I think I got nervous, right? But I will. You know what? Because you asked.
Matter of fact. Okay. You're T-Wil. You can do it. For the Falcons topic that we're going to talk about. Talk about like you're Bane.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, Deboe, you're killing me now. But
you can do it, T-Wil. Hey, Marvel Universe, DC Universe. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on, do it.
Oh my goodness, Deboe, you're killing me. All right, man.
All right, go.
Oh God, Deboe, why are you doing this? All right, hey. Okay, now here's the thing.
All right.
if I do this,
Yes, sir.
then Friday
Hmm.
you got to do a voice and you got to do a segment, and it's all you. We cool?
The whole segment in a voice.
I'm doing it. Am I not doing
I
it?
was actually do the intro. I mean, I ask the
Okay.
question. Yeah,
Then you got to do an intro and a voice.
I'll do it. I'll do
Okay,
it.
fair enough.
Fair
Oh my
enough.
God.
Deal.
And
Virtual. Hey, virtual handshake. There you
my
go. All right.
virtual handshake. My
All right.
and my brother is going to clown the shit out of me. I will never live this. There will be memes of this shit.
Shout out to Eric Parker, man. Shout out to Eric Parker.
Hey, King Daniel, how you doing, bro?
King Daniel, what's up, bro? Thanks for coming by. My man, King Daniel, man. Man, I know King Daniel so long. I knew him was Prince Daniel, man. Now he King Daniel, boy.
Man, that is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Yeah, man. Let's King Daniel, how you doing? What up, LBB? All right, man. You threw me. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's get to it. So the first one, this is funny.
You do the like I said, whatever you about to pull up,
Yeah.
do it in the Bane voice.
Okay. Ah. Funny. Oh, you got me with this one. Okay.
Let's get okay. Matter of fact, hey, just like 30 seconds. That's it. 30
No,
seconds.
I'll do it.
You can do the whole thing? Okay. All right.
I gotta get in the character.
Let's get it. T-Will introducing the first topic in Bane as Bane. Challenge your inner Bane. Challenge your inner Bane, bro. You can do it. I know you can do it. I saw the video. You can totally do it.
All right. Jeff Ulbrich, the Falcons' new defensive coordinator. He is not of the League of Shadows, but his Falcon teammates do love him. They talk about him graciously, as though he were Ra's al Ghul.
Okay.
But what he does not know is that I was born in the darkness. You merely adapted to it. And we're going to stop this foolishness right now.
So Bane, let me ask you a question right quick. With the young guys coming in, you know what I'm saying? With all the guys that we drafted, et cetera, you know what I'm saying, the Xavier Watts, everybody that we got, James Pierce Jr. and Jalen, you know what I'm saying, Walker. Bane, I'm asking you a question, Bane. How do you think those young guys will perform under Jeff Ulbrich's fast-paced defense?
I think they will be great, but
Okay.
they will not break Batman's back like I did. But
Good point.
what it requires, they will be okay.
Right. Yeah, Bane, because we all know they were not born in the dark. You're from the dark. You're from darkness, Bane.
I was molded by it. I was shaped in the darkness. The shadows betray you because they belong to me. All right, can I please stop?
You may stop.
Oh, thank you.
You may
Thank
stop.
you, God. You guys are being nice. My brother's like, that's actually pretty good. He's saying that because he's my brother. King Daniel, you're being nice. I love your being impressive. Bro, if you'd have picked any other one, it was okay. Let me tell you something. So, for the show that we did, I must have worked on that impersonation all day, Deboe. And
I saw the show. You killed the shit. I mean, when I saw the show in the short, bro. If for anybody didn't watch it for 3 straight minutes, this dude sounds just like Bane.
Oh man, you're far too you're far too kind, man. Let me tell you something. Wait, George George's in here. George says the darkness belongs to me though. What up, George?
What up, George? What up, George?
Eric, bro, King Daniel, and Deboe, y'all are being incredibly nice, bro. When I did it during the presentation, bro, I was so nervous. And I don't know why, because I've never been nervous doing a podcast, but it was like my inner voice was like, "You suck so bad. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?"
But look what you did. Hey, you produced greatness. Look what you did though, bro.
The love is here, bro, because I appreciate it. Because you know, it's funny when I released it, right? Because I released it, Jordan.
So Jordan said, "You didn't hear my impersonation." Okay, Jordan.
You know,
so you put yourself out there. So Jordan, on Friday, you do your Bane impersonation then.
All right, wait.
He just said it. He said you didn't hear
Bring
me.
him on now. You want to bring him on now, or you want him to do it Friday?
Well, Jordan's in Belize right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or is he? He's somewhere in
Oh
like
wait,
you know
he's
what I'm
in
saying?
Cuba. I
He's in
forgot.
Cuba right now, man. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him on. Yeah, I'm with it. Clearly, he's watching the show. Yeah. Okay, so I bet. Okay, here he comes. All right,
Hold
let's
up.
get it.
Let
And
me see.
I'll be the judge who has the best Bay impersonation.
I-
But like I said, let's not get off track. Let's talk about the damn
Hey,
Falcons
bro.
right quick.
No, actually, this was pretty good, Debo. This is pretty good. I got to give it to you, man. This is pretty
Pause.
good. Let me send it. Pause, indeed. Oh, you threw me with that one, Debo. You got me, bro. You got me with that. I did not expect that.
Hey man, Debo's full of some full surprises, bro.
Debo is full of surprises tonight. That is for sure. I forgot what the hell we were talking about,
The
man.
Falcons. The Falcons.
Yeah. Ah, boy. Ah, boy, you got me, Debo. You got me good. Copy the link.
I had to, man. You try to throw me in jail, man, for the whole Monkeygate shit. I had to
I,
get you.
okay, this is revenge.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Jordan, I just dropped the link in there. I'm in southwestern Havana, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's in Southwest Havana, Cuba Good Jr., bro.
Pause again. Hey man, no, but you
Big
know,
time pause.
hey,
Yeah.
that was so much fun, man.
Yeah, I can tell, man. I can tell. Yeah, I guess I can tell.
That was fun,
If
bro.
I was part of the Marvel universe and DC universe, I would definitely join y'all, but I know shit about that. So I live vicariously through y'all.
You know, and here's the thing, Debo, you're family, man. That's like, bro. I mean, I would have you as much as we podcast, bro. You could learn. We could just have you on there, just to. I mean, whatever, man. I don't.
Y'all too will jump on there and talk about it. I'll just do this.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You still family, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
It's all good. Jordan, you can join us if you want. Well, I'll tell you what, man. You definitely got the blood pumping. So hey, bro, let's talk about this weekend. You know what? Let's talk about these Braves. Let's just dedicate the show to these Braves. So,
Okay.
the topic of the I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, but
I didn't. I didn't see
was,
it. No.
can these Braves make the playoffs? And in the bottom corner was Jim Mora. Playoffs?
Playoffs? No.
Yeah, that's what it was. So, look, they won 2 out of 3, but against Colorado, you really needed a sweep. And you know what's sad? Grant Holmes looked great. Yeah, like he struck out 11 or 12, and then
Grant Holmes still got 15.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And he's in the top 4 of all-time strikeouts for Braves in Land Braves history.
I stopped counting at 12. Shit, it was worse than I thought. What happened? Because it was like
De Los Santos happened. That bullpen happened.
Yeah.
The shit we've been talking about before the season happened.
They're just not consistent. They're not consistent.
Yeah, and on top of that, Blewett, the one we cut, he's doing big things now. When what team is he with now? I forgot. Somebody chat, let me know. But apparently, he's showing the fuck out with his new team. I wanted to keep Blewett. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't get it.
We let go of 2 guys, Blewett and Kimbrel, who had perfect inning. We let him go. Let's go. Let's talk about the first game that the Braves did when against the Rockies when Snit decided to bat Verdugo in a 2-hole, and he said the reason I'm doing that is because Verdugo has had success with a pitcher that he's facing. He had that success. He had 3 hits against this guy 6 years ago. That's why Snit put him in.
Well, but
so I mean, and like I said, man, did we win this series? And you know what I'm saying? I watch, I listen to live, you know what I'm saying, talk radio down here in Atlanta. I watch the podcast and everything. This was not a series win the way they finished it out. This dude had 15 strikeouts.
He was
15.
He was dominant.
Dominating. Yeah. The bullpen comes in. It's a tell 2 games. And we lose 10-1.
I don't even know.
And then all goes back to the offense. What the hell they doing?
I don't even know what to say,
If you
bro.
watch, I watched all the games. I watched every single game, and the Rockets could have got 2 out of 3 from us.
Oh yeah, they definitely could
And
have.
now we got the Mets coming in.
Well, hey, look, we got a sale going. I'm excited about this starting pitching team or this starting pitching rotation.
I'm totally excited, bro.
Strider looked great.
Strider, Schwelly, you know what I'm saying? Holmes, you know what I'm saying? Elder with Sale when he does, you know what I'm saying? It's not the pitching. The pitching been lights out. Strider going out and strike out 13 people. Grant Holmes striking out 15. Elder the other day, you know what I'm saying, did 12. And Sale, he's Sale.
It's not the starters. It's the bullpen. It's the bullpen. Hey, we got Jordan on. Jordan, what's up, man? You all right?
How's it going? Yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Jordan, hey, Jordan at undisclosed location, by the way. Look at him.
Oh yeah.
Jordan's in Havana, Cuba. Hey, man, are you drinking Mai Tais, Jordan?
I am not. I am watching the Pacers and Thunder. Hopefully this game's actually good.
Okay.
What's the score in that series? Pacers up 2-1.
No, it's tied 2-2.
Oh, it's tied. They tied.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Jordan, we were talking Braves, but we're going to take a brief interlude because you joined. Again, Jordan, great show Saturday, man. As always, appreciated. But I'm told you also have a Bane impersonation, and you know the crowd would love to hear it, sir. So, hey, man, the floor is yours.
You think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light till I was already a man. By then it was nothing but blinding. There you go.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. That's hey, but you know what?
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Okay.
It's the best you've ever heard.
But all right, between
I basically was Tom Hardy.
between the two, I would say from just what I heard, T-Will had more passion and more the accent. Both are great.
Yeah.
I know one thing, neither one of you motherfuckers, I couldn't do what y'all just did. So, you know, if I did a band impersonation, I'd be clowned on. So I ain't gonna do it. Both are pretty good though.
Jordan's was great. Thank you for that, Deboe. You're being real nice. Because as a matter of fact, and Jordan can tell you this, so you don't know I'm not lying. I reached out to him before I posted that short, and I was like, hey man, my impersonation sucked. I was like, should I post it? And he was like, I was like, they're gonna make a meme out of me. And Jordan was like, isn't that the goal? Like, so I was like,
That's
okay,
what we do.
Right. But I was like, I didn't like it because it was so much better when I was rehearsing it. Because I like how Jordan had that raspy voice.
Had you not said T-Will, I would never know because it came out natural, bro.
Well, I appreciate it.
Just like Jordan's is now. Like I said, ain't no way I can imitate Bang like y'all just did.
Hey, bro, I appreciate it. I really do. I can't thank you enough. And hey, man, most importantly, I'm with my two favorite dudes tonight, man. Pause. But you know what I mean.
Y'all want to see my Bang impersonation?
Yes.
I can't do one, man. I seen Bang one time. All right, here's my Bang. Hey, there's Deboe vibes going to the package store. Yes, I would like to get some bourbon, please. Bourbon for the soul. The darkness in my soul. I need some bourbon right now, please. No, yeah, see. Yeah.
That's not bad, man.
So y'all know that was horrible. That was horrific. But what y'all did, it's natural, man. Yeah.
That's not.
Oh, Trent Dilfer's number should be retired.
Oh, Trent Dilfer should be retired. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Dilfer used to live in Dilfer used darkness, but T-Will brought him to light. Light is nobody's shadow to me. Lights are shadows, and they're different. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Ravens could have won the Super Bowl with a monkey.
What a monkey, I say.
Oh my God.
What say you, Bruce?
I cannot believe you guys. I cannot believe you guys.
You legit said Trent Dilfer's number should be retired.
You're right. And that's okay. You know what?
That's okay.
Hey, bro. Hey,
it's not okay.
Bro, You got off on a technicality, so I don't even know why you bring. He's the one that.
Oh yeah, I'm in street. I'm deep in the streets right now. Yeah, Jordan's the one.
I'm on the
Even know
run.
why you
Yeah,
did
I'm on the
that.
run.
you're on the run. I thought you were on a plea deal. You're on the
Oh,
run now.
hey.
No,
Oh, you're
that's
on
why
the
you
run,
can't
Jordan?
see me. That's why
Oh,
you can't
bro,
see
I
me.
definitely. Hey, you on the run? I definitely don't know your ass now.
That's that's why he's in Cuba. That's why I can't see him because he's on the run.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. All right. Well, hey man, I don't know. Maybe we can pool our energies together and get the Braves some help in the bullpen.
yeah.
Although I don't think Jordan would like that. I think Jordan wants the Braves to suffer because he's a Phillies fan. Um, but hey, Jordan, how'd you guys do this weekend?
We swept the Blue Jays.
Nobody
Yeah,
asked.
without Bryce Harper, and we
Who?
got some rookie. Yeah.
Right. So who's the guy? Who is the gentleman? Who's your star closer that's suspended right now?
Jose Alvarado.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he in spring training he said he wanted to lose weight, right? He said he was talking to announcers and stuff. He's like, I really need to lose weight. I eat a lot. I'm fat. He literally said, I'm fat. And apparently he was taking some sort of weight loss drug like Ozempic or something like that. And apparently there's like a substance within that weight loss drug that's banned by the MLB. So yeah, he can come back like with like 20 games left, but he just can't play for the
He can't
postseason.
play. Yeah, he can't play. Yeah, he can't play in postseason. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Okay.
Which is
rumors.
our thing. Our thing was the same thing with Profar.
So he
Speaking of
went to the same doctor as Profar, is what you're saying. They were hanging out.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what. Yeah, that's what it
Speaking of
sounds like.
Cuba, though, the Phillies have. There was rumors that we are talking to our Aroldis Chapman, so that would be
I thought
interesting.
he was with the team already, was he not? Or did
He
he get
was
released?
not. No.
Wait, no. We played. He was. Oh no, we played him this year, bro. He struck us out. No, I know we played. Unless they
I
were.
know. Yeah, because he faced the Braves and he showed the fuck out against us.
He did.
A
Unless
Ron, a Ron Chapman.
our
Aroldis Chapman?
Aroldis Chapman.
Oh,
What? Yeah.
Aroldis Chapman. Yeah.
Let me see if they
Unless there's
released.
two of
He's
them.
probably on the. I think he's on the Red Sox right now, but there because of what the Red Sox are going through right now. There's talks that they might just unload
Yeah, I
everybody
think he's with the Red Sox. Yeah, because he came in and struggled as hell. Like he struck his whole side out.
after the whole Devers trade. It sounds like they want to unload like
They want to
everybody.
punt. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, I hope you don't mind this, but the Braves. You know what? I don't know what the Braves are gonna do. Let me ask you this, Debo and Jordan. You just gritted Barrett. Debo, I'm gonna try and say this with a serious face. Okay, I'm gonna try and say it. Jordan, don't you dare laugh.
Okay. All right. First of all, before you say your statement, T-Will, if you can sit here and say that Trent Dilfer's never should be retired, KRS-One is better than Biggie with a straight face, what you about to say right now should be no problem.
I do not appreciate you attacking KRS-One. He had nothing to do with
I
it.
didn't tag him. I repeat what you said.
I understand. I understand. We differ in opinions on Trent Dilfer, and that's fine. But KRS-One is one of my heroes, sir, and I will not let you do that. But anyway, whatever.
Okay. Let's proceed. Okay.
Can the can the you got me laughing? Can the Braves figure it out and make the playoffs? Now we took 2 out of 3 from Colorado. We needed to wait. Do you hear something, Debo?
Damn, that sounds something out of Blair Ridge Project. What the hell was that?
Did you hear something?
No.
Oh wow, I think I heard the voice say yes. Yes, as a matter of
Sound
fact,
like yes to me.
It's the ghost of Hank Aaron. No.
I think
Ladies and gentlemen, it goes to Hank Aaron's in the building.
I think the voice said Philly sucks or something. Is that what you heard, Debo?
Yeah. So I mean,
That's what I heard.
like I touched on last week, for the Braves to get into the playoffs, the Giants, the Padres, and Dodgers just had to crash, and the Braves had to turn this around and do unbelievable things these last 90 games.
And the Dodgers and Padres play one another next series.
Yeah.
I think that's where I wait. Otani's
Yeah,
starting. Is
Shohei
that today?
Ohtani. Yeah, Shohei Ohtani is actually pitching tonight. Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I mean, bro,
You
we've
figure
won the last. We've won the last two series. I get it, but from what happened in that epic collapse against the Diamondbacks a couple weeks ago, and then the game from yesterday where we lost 10-1.
yeah.
Grant Holmes, Jordan. Let me ask you a question, Jordan. Have you ever heard of a pitcher striking out 15 batters and losing the game?
Only Skeens. Uh,
Paul
Paul
Skeens.
Skeens. Yeah, that dude's having a rough time. That's about it.
He left the game. I want to say the sixth inning.
Was it
And
six?
it was 1-0, 1-1, and they
Yeah.
lost it 10-0.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean answer your question, T-Will. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. To even get to the playoffs, you gotta consider being over 500.
Yeah.
How are we? Oh, bro, and now we gotta face the Mets, Phillies, and Mets back to back to back. I think if you can check that, T-Will, I don't know. I think
I'm
it's
gonna
the
check it.
Mets, Phillies, Mets,
I think I
or
heard the
Mets,
voice
Phillies,
say we're gonna,
Marlins.
I think I heard the voice say we're gonna kick the Phillies' ass. I don't know. I could be wrong.
You see more than me.
I could be wrong. I'm saying what the voice said. It's not me, Debo.
Right.
It's the voice.
The voice, okay.
Like the show. It's the voice. It's what the voice said. So yeah, we got Grant Holmes was dominant the other day. You know what? I don't know how much of this I can show, so I don't want to get in trouble with the YouTube folks. But yeah, he struck out 15 people. Let me see how many innings he pitched. Hang on. Let's go to scores. That's going to bring up today, isn't it? Well, darn it. Yeah, wait. The 16th. Let's go to the 15th. And 10-1. Okay, so they scored six runs in the seventh. Jesus.
Right, and that's when they pulled him out. He gave it a home run, and that's when De Los Santos came in. Didn't record one out and gave up 4 runs.
So Grant Holmes gave up 2 runs. Well, 3 runs. 2 of them were earned, so there was an error. De Los Santos gave up 4, and Ruiz, who the Phillies just relieved, gave up 3. He was awful. He couldn't find the strike zone. I wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me if they released him immediately. Like, he throws hard, but he literally does not know where it's going. And yeah, it's unfortunate because 15 Ks you should win, man. But the other side, well, I mean, look, at 10-1, I'm not even gonna get into the offense now. Well, let me ask you this, Debo and Jordan, which is worse, losing 10-1 with your pitcher having 15 strikeouts and the bullpen giving up essentially 7 runs, or being up 10-4 in the ninth and losing 11?
Yeah, no, can nothing beat that one. The
All
10 to
right.
4 one, yeah, can nothing beat 10-4. Because what happened with Grant Holmes yesterday, things gradually happened. With the scenario you brought up against the Diamondbacks at home, where we was up 10-4 in the ninth, and then that or eight, I want to say the eighth, and then that collapse happened. That was a collapse. What happened yesterday was totally unfortunate because that bullshit bullpen. What happened with the game you talking about? The 11-10 loss we had against the Diamondbacks. That was epic collapse. And you know what I'm saying? As Ben Ingram said, the nightmare of all nightmares.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Let's look at the standings right now.
We got
Look at the
Maggie T
standings.
in the building. What's up, Maggie T? Appreciate you coming by, Maggie.
How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, so is it?
Well, you do know when Maggie's in the building, we got to talk about these Falcons right quick, man.
I hear you.
When Maggie steps in, Maggie, we got you. You know what I'm saying? We got the Falcons. We got some Falcons talk coming in for sure.
We do. All right, so Padres are 39-31. The Braves are
So
31 and
what?
30.
I mean, my thing is this. Let me ask you. You're looking at stats right now. What do you think? You think we can make the playoffs? Because the regular. I mean, 'cause I'll be doing the same thing that you doing. The
Yeah,
records and everything.
yeah.
We can all agree for the Braves to make the playoffs, there had to be an epic collapse between the wild card teams. Once again, the Giants, who just got Devers,
Well, no, not necessarily, because
and the Padres and the Dodgers.
I don't the for the Braves to make the playoffs, they have to win every remaining series. So even though they lost yesterday, they still won the series. And even if you lose one to the Mets, if you go two out of every three for the next 90, what, 3 games, then you'll end up winning about 88, 89. Now, you could squeak in with that, but you probably, again, well, let's look at where. So San Diego's 39 and 31. The Giants are 41 and 31. They're not 20 games over 500, right?
No, 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 I
If
agree with
they,
you. Yeah, no, hell no, they ain't.
if they stay on that pace and we don't lose a series, we can catch somebody. Doesn't mean we will.
Right, but
Doesn't mean we will.
What's the likelihood that happening for the
Well,
Giants, Padres, and Dodgers to stay on that pace?
well,
And again, the last 6 games that Braves have played were 4-2. Excellent. Before that, we had lost like 11 out of 13.
yeah. But
So
I think
everybody keeps talking about this. Oh well, we've won 4 of the last 2. No,
we played
against subpar teams, bro.
we played sucky teams. Yeah, agreed. So
Right.
I mean, look it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out with what we do against the Mets. I just think that our bullpen has been inconsistent. I think if there's a failure point, and we knew this was going to be the case,
Hmm.
that bullpen is just not up to standard. It's not, and it's unfortunate. Look, there's some nights that bullpen they look like world beaters, and then there are other nights they just don't have it, and we don't have consistency. And nothing kills morale more than anything when you got a one-run lead and you blow it. Look, we've blown 20. We've won what 10 one-run games. We've lost 23.
Yeah.
If you look at our 31 and 39 record, if the bullpen won half of those, we'd be 5 games out of the
Right. But here we are though.
wild card.
But here we are with the record that we have.
Well, look at if you can get Chapman, if you can get some other pieces, you might be all right. It just depends on what the Braves are willing to pay. And I'll tell you what else. This is a weird season because even though we suck and we've been awful, we've been donkey hooters, we've been terrible, but I'm excited about certain things. I'm excited about Strider because this Braves rotation is formidable. Okay? We
Right.
got 15 strikeouts Sunday. We got 19 on Saturday. Now, we were playing the Rockies, who suck, but 19 strikeouts is 19 strikeouts. This starting pitching has been phenomenal, okay? And not only that, but you got Didier Fuentes, right? The guy that we saw early in the season that was in the Futures game that was lighting folks up. He is now in AAA, Debo. He is now in AAA, okay? Which means he's just a call up away. So I'm excited about that. This bullpen sucks. If we can fix this bullpen,
Right.
if we can fix this bullpen,
Right.
and if we can get a left fielder that, because I don't know that, I mean, Eli's all right. I don't know that Eli's the answer. I definitely don't think Verdugo's the answer. And even if when Profar comes back, he can't play in the playoffs. So you either address that or you address shortstop. And the problem with that is Nick Allen has not made a fielding error all year. He's made 2 throwing errors. He's not made a fielding error all year, which means he's been superb. So unless you're going to go and get a shortstop who's hitting 40 bombs, and you're not, I mean, I think Bichette's out there, they're not going to do it, right?
Right.
That leaves left field. So if you go and get a reliever, you go and get, okay, let's be real. You go and get 2 relievers. You go and get a left fielder. You got a shot. As
T,
team is presently constructed now, no, you probably don't. If I'm being honest,
Right. Okay. T-Will, in the past 2 minutes, you said if like 15 times.
well, there are a lot of variables there.
Which I agree with. They're not doing it though. They're
There
not
are a lot
doing
of
it.
variables. Let's ask the Phillies fan. Jordan, you out there, buddy?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's beating the Dodgers. Let's be honest. I think the Dodgers. Let's let's put everything out there. Nobody's beating the Dodgers. Otani's pitching tonight. If that dude starts pitching the rest of the year, everybody's screwed. Um, as much as this Phillies rotation has exceeded my expectations, even without Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola is basically our fifth best pitcher, which is insane. I still just don't think anyone can outpitch, outbat the Dodgers. I'm just hoping to go to the NLCS right now. But if we're playing the Dodgers,
Bro, you really think that team's gonna go? You think the Phillies gonna go to NLCS right now?
I think there's a chance. Yeah,
No,
especially
no.
with
I'm really asking the way the Phillies are right now.
right. Oh, right now we're not healthy, but in
Right.
like a month, we're going to be healthy. I mean, Bryce Harper is going to come back from his injury in a couple weeks. Nola will be healthy in a couple weeks. Right now we're injured. The last month we've been injured, and that's where our slow streak started. We started off the year hot. A couple guys got banged up along the way, and we started losing some series. We started losing some games. So, I mean, if we can get healthy, yeah, and especially if these young guys start coming up and doing well, like Otto Kemp. I mean, he's been batting over 300 since he came up from Lehigh Valley. So I'm really excited to see. I want him in the lineup somewhere. I want to figure out a way to maybe trade for Reese Hoskins back. But I mean, I like the way the team's situated right now. I don't think. I hope this young talent that we bring up kind of puts another gear into the older players like Castellanos, but like Schwarber. I mean, Schwarber's an MVP candidate right now, and
Agreed.
and Bryce Harper. I mean, Bryce hasn't really looked all that great this year. He hasn't looked bad, but he hasn't looked like himself. I'm hoping that he's just saving that for the end of the season. But otherwise, like I love our rotation with Christopher Sanchez, with Wheeler. Wheeler's going to be a Cy Young candidate again. Ranger Suarez is back and healthy now. And then we have Luzardo, who we got from Miami, who's been pitching great. A couple bad games here and there, but he's been coming along really nice. And yeah, if Nola comes back and he's our fifth best, like we may get to a point where Nola might be pushed to a reliever role because we have too many starters. And that's kind of like the Braves situation. It's our bullpen. It's not that great. That's the weakness of the Phillies right now. If we don't make a deep playoff run, it's more than likely because of the bullpen.
So, guys, the Mets have the best ERA in the league. Which, if you'd have asked me that at the beginning of the, I'd have laughed you silly. But you never know with baseball, right? You never know with baseball. I do want to talk about something. And Deboe, it seems a little outrageous. I don't know how true it is. But there's a rumor going around that the Braves were in on Rafael Devers. Does that make sense to you, knowing everything you know about the Braves? So let me see if I can.
I heard the same rumor. No, that wasn't going to happen.
Because
The thing about it is for them to give up. The thing about it is the rumor I heard, which is just a rumor, that the Red Sox wanted Schwelly and they wanted Drake Baldwin. And Double A's like, hell no. That's the rumor out there, which makes sense. So no, I mean I'm not. But what's done is done. Devers and he's with the Giants right now. We have who we have. So, but no, I'm not. I don't. I always read into what happened right now. Right now, Rafael Devers is with the Giants, a team we're trying to catch. And Buster Posey, the GM for the Giants right now, he's all in. He's trying to do his thing. So, you know, the Giants are the Giants, but no, I'm not reading into none of that. Nor do I care, to be honest with you, bro, because it didn't happen.
I'll tell you why it doesn't make sense, and I'll tell you why. Because Devers has like a 13 something year deal. That is so anti Brave. That is so anti Alex. Like that is anti. Like let's look at his contract, right? That's what caught my attention, and maybe I'm wrong, but let's look at his contract. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's through 2033, right? For three, I don't see it. That's a 10-year, $313 million deal. We're in what 2025?
Yeah.
So we'd have him for what 8 years? How old is he? He's 28, right?
Mm.
Which means at the end of this, he's 36. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter now. The Giants have him, but that because well, obviously you trade Ozuna, right? You trade Ozuna. You'd probably have to trade J.R. Ritchie. You'd probably have to trade some other prospects. I'm not giving him Drake, and I'm definitely not giving him Didier. Didier is the kid I was talking about. That's at AAA that throws 100 miles an hour, and his ball moves like off the plate. There's no way I'd do that. But the fact that they were even interested in this, that says a lot, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. But hey, man, we got Maggie T in here. Let's get to some Falcons, right? So, I know, Jordan, it's going to be tough. I know. Well, you know what? A few more Braves things. So, Debo, just a real quick question. Are we adding at the trade deadline? Are we even going to be in it at the trade deadline, which is July the 31st, which is about 5 weeks away, I think? Give me your thoughts on that.
And we give up what for who?
Like I said, man, J.R. Ritchie, some pitching prospects, maybe even A.J. Smith-Shawver. I mean, he'll be back probably 2027, but maybe you trade him.
No. If you're a GM, you want to get AJ Smith-Shawver, who's right now he's just had Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, because he'll be back in 2027.
And you would give up. I'm asking T-Will the GM.
Not only him. Obviously, it's going to be probably four prospects, right?
Right.
Obviously, it's going to be four prospects, but it wouldn't just be him. It'd be him. It'd probably be J.R. Ritchie. It depends on who you're going after.
Right, and that's the thing about it. We are Eric if somebody comes to the Braves, right, or let's say any team, bro, any team, that team's going to want to give up a piece of the organization to the Braves. They're going to want something equal value. They're not going to want no prospects. They're going to want somebody like a goddamn Drake Baldwin.
No, you're not going to get equal value because that's why.
Right, and that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's going to sit here and give you an integral part of the organization for prospects.
That depends.
And if so, who?
If they suck, well, let's. All right, so let's look at the Braves top 10. You got Cam Caminiti, who's a pitcher. Number 2, you got Hurston Waltrip. You got Nato Alvarez. You got Drew Hackenberg, Owen Murphy, J.R. Ritchie, Garrett Bowman, Jose Perdomo,
right,
Braun, and D.R. Fuentes. Now,
correct.
I think
yeah, like I said, T-Will or GM.
Yeah.
Which one of those guys what you want to pick up to give a piece of your organization?
I'd give up. I'd hate to give up J.R. Ritchie, but if I'm going to get somebody that's really good,
I'm asking you if you're a GM that comes to the Braves, and I will give you said piece, who's going to help you all out right now. Who would you want?
Depends. Okay, who would I want? I would want Didier. I'd want J.R. Ritchie.
I'm talking about no. I'm talking about who the guys on the team right now.
You're not no, but you're not
They're
going
going to want somebody who's on the team right now. That's how trades go. They're not going to sit here and give up somebody unless I'm wrong. And let me say I want to know your thought and Jordan's thought. They're not going to sit here and give up a key piece of the organization for prospects who they hope is going to do. They're going to have to get somebody who's on the team right now.
no.
Depends on the team. Some
If they
teams,
typically go ahead, Jordan. I'm sorry.
some teams like if they're in a win now mode, they're gonna want like a prospect. If they're even even like around sitting around 500, they might want a prospect who or just a player who can get into the lineup right now. But if you're like bottom of the league, like the Athletics or Rockies, they're probably gonna want just prospects. It doesn't
Right.
matter who you're getting in return
Right,
in
and that's
terms
what I'm
of
saying. I'm
outfield
talking
now.
about a team who wants to contend right now to win right now.
We wouldn't be trading with those. So if we so it depends on if you're a buyer or a seller. If you're a buyer, you're not going to trade with the buyer because you're probably competing with them. We're trading with sellers, hopefully. So the Marlins, the Rockies, the Athletics, the sucky teams of that ilk, right?
Right.
And it's understood that we're going to give them prospects. Now, if you're asking me the prospects that I would go after, that I would want, obviously I'd want Cam Caminiti. I'd want J.R. Ritchie. I'd want Owen Murphy. And I'd want Didier Fuentes. Now, Alex would be stupid to give that. They'll probably ask for that. Alex isn't going to give them that. But it just depends. I mean, again,
Right.
I don't even know if a deal is out there.
No, for sure. Yeah, I totally get that. But my question is, who can we trade for right now is going to help us out right now?
Left field, good question. Let's look and see. That's a great question, Deboe. That's a great
Of course, as I asked it.
You can have Brandon Marsh.
clown question, bro. That's a clown question, bro. I just got that voice never turns off in my head. Available left fielders.
They'll probably say Max Kepler's available. Phillies right now are like
Well,
buyers
I
and
guess
sellers.
yeah, bro. All I'm saying is this: who can we insert into the lineup right now that will help the Braves get to the playoffs?
Well, let's look at this list. I like Tyler O'Neill, but he can't stay healthy. Oh shit! Not Alex Verdugo. We already have him. No. Let's see. Expiring contracts. Let's see if we can see it. Oh God, I don't care. No, I'm not doing that. I don't want this article. I'd take Tyler O'Neill. I honestly don't know who's available. Let me look at MLB rumors.com. Cedric Mullins is pretty bad. I like Taylor Ward. Jesus Sanchez is okay. Let's go into AI mode. I don't know anything about this Ryan O'Hurd guy. So you know what? I'll do this, Debo. I will dig into who's available, and by the time we do our show on Thursday, I'll have some answers for you. We'll do it like that because I can see who they say is available. And Braves have been trying to get Taylor Ward for 2 years, but again, if he's on an expiring contract, it makes sense. But you got Profar. Well, let me ask you this: would you trade out Profar for a left fielder?
No.
You would not. Okay.
No.
Would you trade who's dude that's in the Jared Kelnick? I'd send his ass out in a heartbeat.
Who's going to take him?
Well, maybe if you package him with some other folks, man. I know, whatever.
No, bro.
Nobody's gonna take. I know.
See, this is a frustrating thing about this question.
It's a clown question.
For no, it's not. It's not. But it's thought provoking. Thought provoking. Who are we getting? That's going to help this team.
Yeah. Well, Cedric Mullins, Past couple of years, he's been terrible. So I mean, I
What name stands out right now that can help this team get to where we need to be?
to me, Taylor Ward or O'Neal, because O'Neal, when healthy, rakes, and he's a decent fielder. He can rake. Now I don't know if he's available, but he rakes. And Taylor Ward is decent. He might hit 250, but he can hit some bombs. He's pretty decent, right? But I mean, other than that, to me, that's it. Like I want no part of Cedric Mullins. So I don't know. But either way, man, let's get to these Falcons. So, well, we probably got, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. Then I got to roll. According to an article that I read today, the Falcons just love their new defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich. Now, you hear stuff like this every year, but they're quotes from Caden Ellis basically saying that he's never played for a defensive coordinator that's a linebacker before that basically can see it from his perspective and essentially put him in situations where he doesn't have to cover a really, really, really fast receiver, a tight end, or just the way the defensive design is. Jordan, Mr. Stat Guy, off the top of your head, and maybe you don't know this, and again, maybe this is a topic for Thursday or Friday, but how many linebackers or how many defensive coordinators that were linebacker coaches come to your mind immediately that were really good? Do you know of any? A lot of I'm sorry.
Number one guy came right to my head right away was Ron Rivera.
Okay.
Ron Rivera, I mean, great. He was a decent linebacker. Like obviously, he was overshadowed by some guy named Mike Singletary.
Yeah.
But he was a really good coach. Like I think he was a good coach for Carolina. He was what they needed at that time. I mean, obviously he didn't have the longevity, and I feel like he's kind of forgotten too. Like even when he was with Washington, I thought he was always a solid coach. It's just I don't think he ever had a halfway decent general manager to give him guys. Like you look at especially on the offensive side. Like on the defensive side, he could do whatever. I mean, you guys remember Thomas Davis, Shaq Thompson, and Luke Kuechly. Like they were dominating. Then he goes to Washington. Washington's linebackers are all doing great. Like it didn't matter who you put at linebacker. They were always doing great because Ron Rivera knew how to play the position. But some linebackers, former linebackers, go to become coaches and they're not all that great. Mike Singletary is one example. Not a great coach, but that was also different mentality. I'm sure if Mike Singletary was a coach like 20 years earlier, he would have probably been a little bit different.
I think Mike Singletary was just maybe at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Because who was that tight end that he embarrassed that went on to be really great?
Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis. I liked a lot of what he had to say, but I just think he may have been a little bit behind the times a little bit.
Can't win with him.
Can't do it.
Can't coach him. Can't win with him. Can't coach him. Can't do it. Won't do it. Oh man, that was great. All right.
Well, I mean, to piggyback on that question you asked, T-Wil, the first one came to my mind is fucking D'Amico Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Was he a linebacker? He was a linebacker.
Yeah, D'Amico was awesome.
Right. He was a fabulous linebacker. Well, not fabulous. Serviceable linebacker, but a great DC for the 49ers. He's a head coach now with the Texans. I would say D'Amico Ryan over Ron Rivera all day long.
I can't believe you used the word fabulous.
I did.
I can't let you get away with it.
Right. That's what I can't
let you get away with that.
Hey, when alcohol's involved, words come out.
Oh man!
I loved D'Amico, and he was in Philly as a linebacker. Like he was the best linebacker. I mean, before this season was Zach Vaughn. He was the best linebacker I ever saw in Philadelphia, and that's not saying very much because we haven't had great linebackers since like mid 2000s. But D'Amico Ryans, as soon as we traded for him from the Texans, I mean, he's more well known as a Texan besides his time with as a head coach. But he was a leader in the locker room instantly. Everybody always loved him, and you come to Philly and you talk about D'Amico Ryans. Everybody has nothing but great things to say about him for his character and his play on the field.
Maggie T says the interviews sound good, but they have to say those things. But I do feel pretty good about them, and I agree, Maggie T. I mean, you hear that every year, but I just thought it was interesting that from a linebacker's perspective, he would say that. We got Big Low in the building. Big Low Country Sports. What in the world, Bo? What in the world, Big
One in
Low?
the world,
How
Bo.
you doing, brother?
Hey, Maggie. My only concern, Maggie, is that well, I can't. Nobody can really have a concern because the pass ain't came on yet. Training camp ain't happened yet. But Albridge's second going around, and I think he's here because of Raheem. The only reason he's here because of Raheem knows him, and like he's their buddy. In my opinion, I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I
The
don't think
same
you're
thing.
wrong.
The same thing happened with Jimmy Lake. Jimmy Lake was here. He's Raheem's buddy. His second go around. Now he's the DC. We just got to see what you know. What I'm saying what he has with the speed with the younger guys, and just see what happens out there.
Yeah,
But you know, it is what it is. We'll see what happens though.
yeah.
I'm not I'm not the biggest fan of Jeff Ulrich's son either, but that's a different story.
Oh my God! Hey, Debo, I hope I drive by 75 one day and see his son in that orange jumpsuit. Not that he went to prison, but just that he's doing community service.
Damn, bro,
Trash.
damn, you wish that boy go to jail?
No,
Damn,
I don't want him to go to jail, Debo. I just, you know how
you just said that shit.
That's crazy, man.
I want him to do
That's a
community
kid.
service. There's a
That's a
difference.
kid.
You don't
That's
have
a
to go to
kid.
jail to do community
That's a
service.
kid who made an honest mistake, bro. You went on
Oh
side
my
of
Honest.
75
It was
You
an
know,
honest
you
mistake.
in a
for him right
jumpsuit,
now.
bro.
Oh
Damn.
my God. I can't, bro. I never said I wanted him to go to prison. I said I wanted him to do community service. It was a stupid mistake. But I do. It'd be humiliating to him to be out like on that highway picking up trash and people taking photos and selfies. Now I think it'd serve him right, man. That was a terrible thing to do, man. That was a douchey thing to do. And I'm not saying I want him to go to prison. I wouldn't wish that for anybody.
That's what
Okay.
it sounds like to me.
That's not what you can do community service without going to prison, Debo. Okay. Just
I've never
saying.
done community. I've never done community service. So tell me about it.
I have,
Just one time at band camp.
I have some friends who who may have. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
saying. Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to go to prison to do community service. Anyway, whatever, man. It's fine. Let's get on to our next topic, and that is
Community service.
oh my God, here we go. Justin Simmons is being wooed by the Carolina Panthers. Big Low says next thing you know, he's gone growling like T-Will and Cell Blocks. Hey man, hey. Now I'm definitely not going to prison. Well, wait, we're not even putting that out there, Low. Love you, but not putting that out there. So no. What do you, let me ask you this. I know Justin Simmons had a bad year last year, but I think he gets a pass just because Jimmy Lake was terrible. Obviously, I think he'd be better with anybody than Jimmy Lake. But give me your thoughts on how he would adjust to their defense, and do you think he'd be formidable? And Debo, we'll start with you. Give me your thoughts on that.
Well, as it stands right now, Panthers had no safety.
Yeah,
So I mean, they don't have Jordan Fuller. He knows he's a Falcon now,
right,
and Xavier Woods signed with the Titans.
right.
So at this point, it's Slim Pickens. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I always get this dude's name wrong, man. The defensive coordinator for Ejiro, I never get the gentleman's name right. But if he can do something with Justin Simmons, if he thinks there's still gas in the tank, then you know. But at the same time, we saw what Justin Simmons did last year with Jimmy Lake and with Raheem's defense, and he just looked slow. So I'm all for it. If they want to get Justin Simmons, hey, double salute. I'm all for it. So
I think Justin will be better in their in. In, their. I just think Jimmy Lake was just not. I 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 think Jimmy Lake was just not not for the NFL.
Right, but for sure, everybody thinks that.
I
You
don't
know what
think
I'm saying? And hey,
anybody look bad.
yeah, hey, shout out to Big Low. Big Low, what Big Low call him? Jimmy Lake Lanier? For sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
he came here and killed the damn defense. So,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Uh,
but again, bro, like, even when Raheem took over defense, which wasn't official, but he took over. We all saw it.
yeah.
Justin Simmons wasn't, he was a step slower. And it all goes back to, like, all right, it all goes back to everybody asking how come nobody signed Justin Simmons. When the
That,
Broncos cut
that,
when the
that,
Broncos cut him,
that's a good question.
when the Broncos cut him last year, no one touched him. But we got him and we signed him, and he looked a step slower. So, and it's a year afterwards. They can have him. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, see, Justin Simmons back there in a deep third or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or inside the box, I'm with it. If he's anything like he was with us, I'm with it. Let's
All right,
get it.
fair enough. Big Low says Ihiro Evero. Ehiro.
Ejiro Evera,
Hero.
hey, Big Low,
The J
bro,
Silent?
don't. If somebody had put a gun in my head and announces say his name correctly, I'm a dead motherfucker. Him.
Is the J silent? Like, what is his nationality?
I don't know. Bro, don't. I've
Never
heard him
mind.
talk before. He sounds like a straight up, you know what I'm saying, full blown American. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
just can't announce his name.
Mm. All right. Well,
I
let's.
mean, he's ain't like he's like Christian Okoye, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. But like he's a yeah, he talking, man. But yeah,
I,
Evero, yeah. Hey, Big Low, him. That's what I'm talking about. Him. Yeah,
ah,
yeah.
ah, all right.
What's
Jordan,
your thoughts? What's your thoughts about Justin Simmons going to the Panthers?
me, I'm with you. I mean, whatever. It doesn't float my boat either way. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it doesn't float my boat either way. So hey, if he goes, good for him. Okay. So he. Let me see if we can find the pronunciation of his name. I'm just curious now.
I wanted Justin Simmons in Philly.
Why didn't you
I,
guys sign him? I'm just curious. Why didn't you sign him?
I think we're I think we're pretty comfortable with our safeties right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Sidney Brown's going to be probably starting. I've heard Cooper DeJean in nickel defense is going to be our nickel, but in base defense is going to be our safety. So, I mean, I guess we don't need him right now, but I personally would like him. Plus, he would be returning to Vic Fangio's defense. The last time he was with Vic Fangio, he was an All-Pro safety. So, especially with the talent we do have on
Right.
defense, like he doesn't need to be. He doesn't even need to be that All-Pro safety
Let me
anymore.
tell
He
you,
just needs to be good.
Jordan, I'm telling you right now, yeah, the way you guys defense is set up right now, and I agree with you. Cooper DeJean going to be y'all safety. I think we're going to move him from the nickel and move it to a full time safety position. Y'all don't need. I don't think you need Justin Simmons. There's no room for him.
Yeah.
I mean, you're closest to it than I am. You know what I'm saying? Ejiro, Big
Ejiro
Low, Ejiro Evero.
Evero, yeah.
All right.
Ejiro Evero.
Hey,
Ejiro
that's what's up. Appreciate it, Big Low.
Mike
Appreciate it.
says, yo, fellas, we have to get better. We can't get any worse. Agreed. A1, Chris A1 from day one says, yo, what up, Chris? How
What
you
up, Chris Tip Moore? What up, boy?
doing, bro? I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Well, gentlemen, unfortunately, I have to go and make the streets safer for wireless customers everywhere, just as this was starting to get good, unfortunately. But hey, guess what? If you guys come back and check us out on Thursday night, I tell you what, man, we'll get into it because we'll have more time. Jordan, Deboe, we got some shows coming up. So, Deboe, are you doing your 90s show this week on Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah, you got that right. Me, my brother, my homegirl, we're doing a 1990s vibe tomorrow,
Okay.
6:30
Okay.
promptly, and we will be talking about last week we talked about the top 5 R&B records of the 90s, and a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, some people watching, looking right now, they chimed in. Shout out Uncle Steve chimed in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody chimed in, bro. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much what we're gonna talk about this week, though, man. King Daniel chimed in. What we're gonna talk about this week is we're gonna talk about the top 5 soundtracks of the 1990s, man.
Oh, I love it. Oh, we talked
We
about
hella
that
excited about
before.
it, man. So we're gonna
Oh,
discuss it. We each have our
damn.
own. We're gonna talk about the top 5 soundtracks. So
Oh,
y'all know how the 90s rolled out back in the day with all kind of soundtracks. You know what I'm saying? Wait till Exhale, The Bodyguard, Above the Rim, Men's Society, New Jack City, etc. I'm talking too much. But I'm gonna tell you just enough. Y'all come through and check it out. Deboe Vibes tomorrow at 6:15, and see what your boy does. We're gonna have a good time, man. The last show we did, we had a great time. Me and my brother and my beautiful high school classmate, Miss Angie, who by the way, shout out to her. She took me out for Father's Day yesterday. We did a food video. So Transcendent Foodie, we did a food video yesterday, man. So y'all come check it out. We're gonna have a great, we're gonna have a blast. Tomorrow, I keep saying 6:15, 6:30. I think it's 6:30. Either way, it's already out there. Deboe Vibes. We're going to talk about the top 5 soundtracks of the 1990s. And you know what I'm saying? And of course, everybody watching the chat, man, y'all come through, check it out, man. If y'all got y'all opinions, let us know. We have a good time and everything, man. And your boy's going to drink a 40 ounce.
Bro, I hate you're doing that on, man. I wish you did it on the night I didn't work. I'm gonna have to catch the replay, bro.
Check
But you know
Peter
what?
replay out, man.
I will try and be there in the chat, brother. You know I try and support you, bro. So hey,
For sure, man. For sure. Real talk.
for me tomorrow, I'm starting a new series that is Tubi Tuesdays. And y'all don't laugh at me. I'm not the only one who watches Tubi, damn it. I know some of y'all watch Tubi. You don't have to admit it.
No one's laughing at you, but think about it. The whole fact you said, don't laugh at me, that means that people are laughing at you, but you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah, I wasn't laughing.
No one was laughing at you, bro.
I know. I just felt it. I'm insecure, okay? I'm insecure. Let it
Clearly.
go. I'm working on it.
Tubi's free. And I would have loved Tubi when I was like 5 years old.
Stop
like holy
Stop.
like no.
Damn,
I don't
bro.
say that
God
in a bad
damn.
way. I don't say that in a bad way. I'm talking about it being free. Like I think all of us would have loved Tubi because of the fact that it's free. Same thing with Pluto. I think it's great to have a streaming service that's free instead of paying like whatever Netflix is at, $25 a month or something like that. That's ridiculous. No, that wasn't a slight. I mean, you can take it as a slight.
Hey, T-Will, hey, real talk to you. That was total swing at you, bro. Jordan just a fuck out there now, bro. He can try to trick as much as he want. That was a swing at you, bro.
Hey,
I didn't say shit. See, Jordan, you talk too much, bro. Jordan, you talk just like that. Hey, Jordan, this ring a bell, Jordan?
Yeah. That's why I'm on the run.
Yeah, that's why you're on the run, bro.
Oh wow. So guys, I'm going to be doing a series on the Dirty D, which is one of my favorite shows on Tubi. Yeah, pause. Indeed, Jordan. I'll be doing a series on the Dirty D. So I'll be doing season 1, episodes 1 through 3 tomorrow, probably around 8 o'clock. Deboe, you're doing your show around 6:30, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, but it'll be done by then, though, bro.
Okay, so I'll do my show around 8 o'clock because we're a team, and you guys check out Deboe, and then come over to For My ATL Sports 1 or For My ATL Movies 1, and yeah, man, check out the Dirty D. One of my favorite shows. Again, if you are a Tubi fan, you get it. You get it. So come check us out. And again, of course, Deboe and I, and hopefully Jordan. Jordan, you do anything Thursday night? You busy?
I have no idea.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you're there, Jordan, because y'all know we love Jordan on the show. We've officially adopted him. Whatever, Deboe. Whatever, Deboe. You know you love Jordan. Whatever.
Jordan that dude, man. Jordan that dude.
Yes, he is. All right. What's going on? What's going on, LBB? How you doing, little big brother? So yeah, man. Y'all come check out Deboe. Jordan, tell these folks so they can find you, man.
You can find me. Well, I can't tell you my exact location because I am on.
That's right. You're in Cuba.
But if you want to watch some videos about some sports stuff and talk about sports stuff, go follow me at Ultegacy, ULTEGACY. I'm currently working on my top running backs ever list, and it's not going very well. But I'm hoping to have that finished in, I don't know, maybe a month.
Your top 5 running backs of all time in NFL, bro. That's gonna be hard as shit.
That is gonna be
Pause.
hard.
Yo, bro, man, that's I'm very interested to see that. Let me know when that drops so I can see it.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
I
tough.
actually did send both of you a quick look at
He
the
did.
top 10.
He did.
It's not looking well, so I'm hoping to fix some things up.
When'd you send that?
Earlier
I probably
today.
sent it like right before you guys streamed.
Yeah,
Started
earlier.
the stream.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said
Oh,
that.
that's well. Okay, yeah. No, lesson one guy was the most overrated quarterback joint, which is very very enjoyable to watch, man. For
Oh
real.
yeah.
I feel like there's a Trent Dilfer joke coming on, and I'm just letting you know I'm gonna lose my shit if we go back to Monkey Gate. I'm just letting you know. I'm just putting it out there because look, Debo, you were what is it? Is it acquitted when you get off? Is that acquitted or is it another term?
Oh no, hey, oh no, I'm in the streets right now, bro. I'm
Okay.
bonded out. I'll let my Lord take care of that shit. I ain't
Jordan,
gonna say shit.
Jordan, you're a fugitive on the run, so I don't want to hear anything about it. All right. No, I'm kidding, guys. Jordan, hey man, we can't wait for that to drop, bro. Of course, if you can join us Thursday, do so. If not, I know you'll be with us on Friday for our NFL show. And of course, Jordan, you and I are doing Man of Steel this Saturday. So hey man, when you guys get a chance, come check us out. We appreciate everyone that joined in the chat. I hope you all have an amazing day.
I want to give a shout out right quick. I'm looking at chat right now. Shout out to Maggie T. The Dirty Lady Birds are tomorrow too, so y'all check that out when y'all can. Uh, and out of nowhere, Craig came out of nowhere. Craig comes here. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Monkeygate. Trent Dilfer's overrated, bro.
Want to start some shit? Why, Craig? Why?
No, I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm pissed off because Craig come through. We about to close the show. Come on, bro.
I'm on your side, Craig. I'm like, and you always do this to me. Why, Craig? Why?
You on his side,
Yes.
but you talking about his number should be retired.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, hold up.
saying
But
other-
all right, hold on. But before we leave, there's some people who have no clue what the hell we talking about.
Oh God! Please don't read.
I'm about to.
Yes. Oh,
I'm about
God.
to.
Okay.
All right. T-Will said, like a month or so ago,
Wow.
any quarterback
No,
who wins, who excuse me, sir. See, I gotta go Donald Trump. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Any quarterback who wins his team's first championship should have the number retired.
Yes. Yes. I said something.
Me and Jordan brought out Trent Dilfer,
Yep.
and T-Will stood by that.
I'm going to. I'm going to.
Chat.
Never walk.
No, okay. Chat. If you think Trent Dilfer's number should be retired in Baltimore Ravens lore, put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no, and that'll solve everything.
You know what?
And this dude, and chat, this dude, he is sticking to his guns. He literally thinks Trent Dilfer's number should be retired.
Look. I'm gonna tell you how I feel that way. All right. If our beloved Atlanta Falcons, Jordan, your team already has 2, so you don't get a vote in this.
Yes,
If
sir.
our beloved Atlanta Falcons win a Super Bowl this year, and it just so happens to be delivered by Kirk Cousins, you're goddamn right. I'm retiring his jersey. And I don't give a damn what Eric says. I don't give a damn what anybody says because it's going to legitimize our franchise. No more will we have to hear 28-3 jokes from Saints fans. No offense, Jordan. I'm just saying it gives us legitimacy. It's not even about the quarterback at that point. It's about the guy that's snapping the ball when the clock hits 0 and we're champions and what it means to my beloved Atlanta.
You're talking about the fact. Okay, hey, what you just said, that's beautiful, eloquently said. All right, I get it. Trent Dilfer's number should be retired by the Baltimore Ravens. Yes or no? Okay, Brad Johnson brought the first Super Bowl victory to the Buccaneers. His number should be retired by the Buccaneers. Yes or no?
Regrettably, yes.
Okay.
You know what's weird? All right, this is completely off topic because we're talking about retired numbers. The Ravens have unofficially retired Johnny Unitas' number 19, even though he never even played for the Ravens. But because he played in Baltimore for so long, as soon as Scott Mitchell wore 19 in 1999, there was an outcry of people saying nobody should be wearing 19 in Baltimore, that nobody has worn 19 in Baltimore since. Just a small little detail.
Shout out Scott Mitchell, man, one of the best quarterbacks in World League history. He played for Orlando Thunder. How about that?
Shout out to the first
you guys know that
to deliver the Falcons a championship. Shout out. You got a beer coming from T-Wil, and I'm going to lead the drive to retire your number, buddy. Whether you never snap another ball again, I'm going to lead the charge. And with that, gentlemen, hey, we got to go. Love y'all. It was fun. Appreciate it. Yes, Eric. Hopefully it will be Michael Penix. You know I love you, brother. Jordan, Deboe, love doing this with y'all, man. Unfortunately, I got to go. Everybody in the chat, y'all be good, man. This was fun. Appreciate you guys showing up. We couldn't do this without you, and we're so thankful that you thought enough of us to join in. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Chris A1. Thank you, Big Low. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who came.
Thank you, Trent Dilfer.
Yes. Damn it. Thank you, Trent Dilfer. Who's the other one? Brad Johnson. Is that what you said?
Yeah, him. The guy should, yeah. Brad Johnson should have his number retired by the Buccaneers. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you all. Thank all of you. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you, Eric Parker and Jack Spade, for giving my starting this business. Thank you, God, for everything that you do. Hey, love you guys. We're out. We'll see you Thursday. Have a great show tomorrow, Deboe, and excellent whatever you do, bro.
Hey, you just watched another entertaining and interesting For My ATL Fans Sports 1 show. If you enjoyed the show, please let T-Wil know by hitting the like, share, and subscribe buttons. T-Wil would have brought you this message himself. This guy doesn't know how to keep it short and simple, not to mention that outrageous laugh. Anyway, tune in next time and have a great day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.